guys, welcome back to an episode of my Cincinnati Bengals franchise series. Today the Bengals are taking on the Carolina Panthers in a Fox Sports special. So this should be an interesting ball game. Currently the Bengals are sitting at 3-0 in this franchise so far, coming off a win against, I have no idea why Bryce Young has no pants. Kind of has a Drake May experience, but anyway, other than no pants here, coming off a win versus Washington last week, a win versus KC, and then a win versus New England. Absolutely back-to-back-to-back wins. Now, last week was quite the interesting week because they won, right? But if you watched last week's game, you know that Cincinnati could have won by a lot more, and they really twiddled the thumbs throughout that game and potentially almost lost the game. So very dangerous how they played last week. As right here, Adam Thielen catches a 23-yard reception. And what we saw last week was his Bengals defense struggling a lot in the second half of the game. And so far today, already Bryce Young moving the ball down the field. Now, obviously, this is Bryce Young's second year in the NFL, being the first overall pick. We'll see how he blossoms and if he's able to really start developing as a huge run right here by Cam Akers, the ex-LA Rams running back, starts off this game in a very negative way for the Bengals. As I'm trying to do this intro here, the Carolina Panthers are going right down the field on the Bengals here. And keep in mind, this offseason here, after losing Hayden Hurst, the Carolina Panthers put a lot of pieces around Bryce Young. They drafted Xavier Leggetti in the draft. They got Cam Akers. They also got some wide receivers. So they're trying to build this superstar team around their young quarterback. And so far this game, it looks like it's actually working out, except for the fact of right there where they went ahead and got stopped. But now bringing up 3rd down and 12 here, pass plays, a screen pass, and that's going to be short of the first down. Mark it down for a 9-yard gain. Brings up 4th and 4 here, and are they going to go for this, or are they going to kick the field goal? And a field goal attempt will pursue. So now it's going to be around a 47-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. And just like that, Carolina first on the board, 3-0 in this ball game. So not the most promising start for the Bengals defense, but at least they were able to shut them down once they got in the red zone. And really, that's all we can ask at this point, especially with how last week ended, okay? And I'm not trying to just trash the defense, but last week was not a good way to end it. But 1st down and 10 now for Joseph Burrow. He will be starting at his own 25-yard line for this game. He will be under center. Zach Moss in the backfield. 2 tight ends to his right. It's going to go ahead and be a run play here to Zach Moss, and he busts away maybe not as big of a run as I thought it was. A 5-yard run on the play. At first, it looked like it was going to be a lot bigger of a run than that. But the Carolina Panthers were able to actually take care of it. Now, the Panthers have a pretty good defense. Coming into this game, they have the 5th-ranked defense, and offensively, they're the 30th. So, offense is really the biggest problem going into this game, as we have a play-action pass down the field, and it's caught! T. Higgins! Down to the 50-yard line. And talk about the 5th-ranked defense. It doesn't matter when you're playing Joseph Burrow and T. Higgins. 1st down 10 now into Carolina's territory. Play action pass. Joe looking, throws, completion. Who else but T. Higgins? Back-to-back plays right there, making the catch. Again, it's T, man. What do you expect to happen? It's going to be really hard to shut him down, having a fantastic season so far, and hopefully continues to have that successful season. As right here, 1st down 10 now at the 36-yard line for the Bengals. Pass play here. This one looking, completes it to Mike Gesicki. And that's going to be another first down. Joe is slicing and dicing down the field on this Carolina Panthers defense. You said ranked number 5? Maybe 32nd after this game. Pass play here, looking yet again. This one's to Eric All. Completion for a gain of 7. As they are just going straight down the field. And this Panthers defense cannot do anything to shut them down. 2nd and 3 here. Run play. Zach Moss. And he gains maybe 2.5 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1. Very close, honestly, to 3rd and inches with... I would probably mark that down as thorough. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. That would be a long inch right there. 3rd down and 1 here, though. Run play by Zach Moss again, and he does pick up the first down and some. Now brings up 1st and goal for the Bengals. They will be at the 3-yard line? 10-yard line. No, 9-yard line. At the 9-yard line here. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Joe Burrow in shotgun. Zach Moss to his left. Pass play here, and it's caught. Mike Gesicki yet again. At first, that looked like it could have been intercepted. Very risky pass right there, as we have seen from Joe so far this season. A lot of risky passes, but that's just how Joe plays. Pass play here, looking, touchdown. Who else but Uno? Uno for 6. And just like that, Cincinnati answers back to that 3-point drive with a touchdown drive of their own. And the Panthers fans are stunned. Let's see this play once again as Uno gets absolutely smashed on the play, but he holds on to the rock. And this will now set up a Money Mac extra point to put the Bengals up by 4 in this contest. And that is good. So now 7-3, where last week started off a very slow ending to last week. Now starts off very fast here, and that's exactly what the Bengals needed. They needed a good offensive drive, go down the field, and show that last week's production in the second half meant absolutely nothing. And this is actually something that we have seen a lot of with the Bengals, is they are very good at starting off games very fast. But then it's, carrying it throughout the game. 1st and 10 for no pants Bryce Young at the 21-yard line of Carolina in shotgun. Pass play here down the field. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by the Bengals. And that's going to be almost a pick 6. Very close down at the 10. Mike Hilton. Yet again, another interception on the season for Mike Hilton, as he jumps in front of this pass right here and makes Bryce Young pay, as he was intended for Deontay Johnson, the ex-Pittsburgh Steeler. Ironically enough, you have a Steelers or ex-Steelers player right there picking off an ex-Steelers player right there. So, great play by Mike Hilton right there. Now brings up 1st and goal for the Bengals yet again. Pass play here, looking, and it's caught down to around the 1-yard line by Trenton Irwin. So far, having an interesting season for Trenton Irwin here. Started off a little shaky, but started to really pick it up as of late. 2nd and goal now, the 1-yard line. Run play, Zach Moss, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals! Just like that, 14-3, and the Bengals are striking yet again. 14-3 in this ball game in the first quarter. And this is exactly what you want to see, especially after last week's game. Again, I had to keep iterating it because that last week's game, the ending of last week's game, was quite disappointing. So I'm happy to see them starting off this game a lot more hotter. And after a Money Mac field goal will be 11-point lead for the Bengals. So let's see how Bryce Young works. As starting off this game, he looked like he was going to do really good in this game. I mean, going right down the field in the Bengals defense. Now, one thing we have learned from last season is that the Bengals defense loves to give up big plays on the first drive. Like, the first drive, they absolutely are terrible. And then they get so much better throughout the game. So this is like a typical of the Bengals defense to give up stuff and then start to kind of develop throughout the game. As right here, Bryce Young is sacked. And that's Akeem Davis Gaither, the monster. as he is able to go ahead and get the sack in the backfield here. And it's going to be a loss, I want to say, of 8 yards. Let's see what officially they mark him down as, but I think it's a loss of 8 yards. Might bring up second down and 18 here. And the official is, yes, 8 yards. I was correct on the play. So an 8-yard loss, second down and 18 now at the 19-yard line. Pass play here down the field, and it's caught by Adam Thielen for a 17-yard gain. It brings up third down and short here. So huge play right there by Bryce Young, bouncing back after the sack. It's going to be a pass play here. This one, check down, completion, first down to their tight end. And just like that, the Bengals defense is starting to crumble a little bit after that, good start to this drive. But let's see how they react and what Lou has cooked up for this. So first down and 10 now at the 38-yard line. Pass play looking, and it's caught by number 88 down to around 5-yard gain, down to around the 43-yard line. Sorry, could not read numbers for a second. 43-yard line here. Under center, Bryce Young's going to be a run play here, and he get a first down with Cam Akers yet again. Great signing by Cam Akers to go to Carolina this offseason. Again, something that Carolina's been doing a lot this offseason, just building around Bryce Young. And getting a lot of veteran players in here, who know what they're doing, who can play at a high level, helps out a young quarterback like that. Nonetheless, though, we got some motion in the ocean right here for the Panthers. And it's going to go and be a pass play. This one down the field, caught on Logan Wilson. And that's going to be caught by Tommy Tremble of the Carolina Panthers. So let's see this play once again. Absolutely destroys Logan Wilson in coverage. And that's going to be a first down into Bengals territory as Zach Taylor is screaming from the sideline. First down and 10 now at the 33-yard line. Run play by Cam Akers. And he's going to get down to second and inches, 9.5 yards on that carry. So again, this Bengals defense, man, it's kind of crumbling a little bit. Second and inches now. It's going to be a pass play. Looking, throws, completion. And that's to Jatavian Sanders. I believe the 4th round draft pick for the Carolina Panthers. Could have been a Cincinnati Bengal, but they went with Eric All instead. First down and 10 here. Another pass here to Tommy Tremble. And it's going to be another completion and another movement of the sticks. Second down and 5 here now at the 12-yard line. Bryce Young in shotgun, not wearing pants. Run play here to the left-hand side. And that's going to be Chuba Hubbard with a gain of 3 yards. It will bring up third down and 2 here. And let's see what Bengals are going to do on defense here. Play action pass. Bryce Young, wide open lanes. Touchdown Panthers. And Bryce Young runs it in himself, cutting the lead down to a 4-point game for the Cincinnati Bengals here. And this will bring up a very questionable, why did you not go ahead and quarterback spy a mobile quarterback on third and short? Like, literally, that's my only question right there, is why would you not quarterback spy him? You know he's mobile. You know he can run around. You know he's very, athletic. That's the first thing I would do, is try to keep him in the pocket and not let him run. This game's going to be dictated, in all honesty, by the ability to run the ball by Bryce Young. And that's something that Cincinnati is going to have to shut down throughout this game. They cannot let Bryce Young win this game with his legs. So let's see how the Bengals respond, as they're going to start off with Joe Burrow under center here. And it's going to go ahead and be Zach Moss in the backfield. Pass play, this one caught. And that's Jamar Chase yet again. Gain of around 6 yards on the play brings up second down and 4. This would also take us to the end of the first quarter here. And let's see. Yes. Okay. End of the first quarter. Bengals up 14-10 in this game. So far, only 78 passing yards in this first quarter here. So a little bit less than what we have seen so far this season. But, I mean, they're still starting this game off pretty hot. 2 touchdowns. Obviously, the turnover definitely did help. But 2nd down and 4 here. Pass down the field is caught. Of course, Mike Gesicki, as he has another first down on the play, moving those chains down to the 37-yard line. Pass play here for Joe. Check down out of the backfield, caught Zach Moss, and he's going to lose 1 yard on the play, bringing up 2nd down and 11 here. So now we have Joe Burrow under center, Zach Moss on his Jamar Chase at the top of your screen. Zach Moss behind him. Run play. Zach Moss. And he loses. Well, he actually gains 0 yards. Doesn't lose anything on that play, but he ends up gaining 0 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 11 here. So far, very interesting. 3rd down and 11, and it's going to be all day to throw it. Joe rolls out, and he throws it away. So after a touchdown by the Panthers, we have a 3-and-out drive for the Bengals. Not what you want to see, especially because the fact your defense is already tired. They've been on the field this whole entire time, and now they have to go back on the field here, and yeah. So since that first drive of the game, we're seeing this Bengals offense definitely starting to struggle a tad bit. Hopefully they can pick this up and figure something out quickly, because a touchdown drive here will be the first time that they will be trailing in a game outside of the first score of the game. 1st down and 10 here, pass to right-hand side, and it's a tackle made by Cam Taylor-Britt, but not before Adam Thielen gives the Panthers another first down. Bryce Young right now firing on all cylinders. This Bengals defense needs to figure something out, because it's it was in and out of the hands of Deontay Johnson. Almost an interception by Logan Wilson, as the ricochet went right in Logan Wilson's hands. Pass play here down the field, and it's incomplete. Another pass intended for Adam Thielen falls to the turf. Now bringing up 3rd down and 10 here for the Carolina Panthers. Pass play here, looking all day down the field, and it's incomplete again. Another almost interception on the play. I'll tell you one thing, Bryce Young is throwing some absolute heaters out here. The problem is, I don't know if his own team can catch the heaters he's throwing. I mean, he's throwing some missiles out here, just not really to anyone. And it's honestly so bad that even the Bengals cornerbacks can't go for the balls. You usually don't see that, is that the quarterback throws it so crazy that even the secondary is like, yeah, no, we can't catch that football. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals now at the 14-yard line of their own 14. Zach Moss motioning out to the left. Empty base set for Joe Burrow in the backfield. Pass play here, looking, and he completes it to Eric All. Very risky pass right there, but of course it's Joe. Nothing's risky with Joe here. All right, 1st down 10 now at the 25-yard line for Joe Burrow in shotgun. Pass play, looking, throws, and is caught by Mike Gesicki, as he has a 6-yard pass or 6-yard catch on that play, and that will take us to the 31-yard line of the Bengals. Another shotgun formation for Joe here. Pass play out of the backfield, caught Zach Moss, and he's down to around the 39-yard line on the play. This will bring up another first down. Bengals. 1st down 10 now at the 39-yard line. Under center for Joe. Zach Moss in his backfield. 3 players lined up to his left. Pass play here. Caught Mike Gesicki. And that's going to be another 6-yard pass. They're just dinking this Carolina Panthers defense straight down the field here. And it's actually working out pretty dang well so far in this game. Run play here by Zach Moss to the right-hand side. And gets maybe 1 yard on the play, as he is tackled immediately after that. So now it's going to be, and also, by the way, the cornerback at the bottom of the screen here does not have any pants either. So apparently the Panthers don't have any pants as well. There's a pants shortage as Zach Moss gets a first down, and there's a pants shortage apparently going on in Carolina right now as 2 players now have lost their pants. I have no idea, by the way, why players are losing their pants. But with that being said, it's going to be first down and 10 now into Carolina territory at the 47-yard line. Pass down the field, it's caught. Who else but 7-11 Uno making the play yet again. First down and 10 now with 8 minutes to go in this game. And Cincinnati is destroying this secondary of the Carolina Panthers. All right, first down and 10 now at the 24-yard line of the Panthers. Joe Burrow in shotgun. Zach Moss to his right. It's going to be another run play. This one goes really nowhere. 2 rushes here. So far, starting off this year, Zach Moss was able to run the ball so efficiently, and he's been really getting stopped as of late. Not really getting much yards at all. As he throws the left-hand side and is incomplete, intended for Jamar Chase, in and out of the hands as the cornerback made a really good play on the ball there and was able to knock that ball right out of the hands of Uno. Third down and 8 here at the 22-yard line. It's a play-action pass. Joe looks all day, and he throws it away as he's about to get sacked on the play, which will bring up 4th and 8 here, and a money mac field goal attempt will pursue. So not able to really do much of anything since the beginning of this game so far. I mean, Cincinnati, you got to get in the end zone. This is a problem you had last week, and a problem that really lingered and let the Commanders come back in that ball game. I mean, this is something you can't keep allowing to happen. You got to find a way to go ahead and get this game kind of rocking and rolling. So this is going to be now Panthers football, and they're going to return it to around the 21, mark it down the 22-yard line here. And no pants McGee, Bryce Young, will be starting at his own 22-yard line here. So let's see what they have cooked up. Bryce Young in shotgun. Chuba Hubbard to his right. He hands it to Chuba Hubbard, and Hubbard doesn't get many yards, if any. 0 yards on the gain. Tackle made by Sam Hubbard. That's right. Hubbard just tackled Hubba. That's a Hubba on Hubbard crime. Second down and 10 here. Pass caught by Tremble. Correct that. Jatavian Sanders, not Tremble. Jatavian Sanders, the rookie tight end, makes the catch on the play. Just keep in mind, the Bengals could have had that guy. We could have had him. And you know what? We just lost 1 yard with Cam Akers. And I'm still going to tell you we could have had him. Anyway, though, second down 11. Guys, get ready when we play the Raiders. The whole Raiders video is just going to be me talking about Brock Bowers. Just saying. Anyway, though, second down 11 here. Now the 32-yard line. Quick pass to the right-hand side. Deontay Johnson. And Johnson gains 0 as he tackled in the backfield. Not able to get anything. And this Bengals secondary is flying around the field. Third down and 11 now for the for the Carolina Panthers. Pass play here looking. Bryce is smothered, and Hubbard does it again as he's coming off a fantastic game last week, and he is able to get to the quarterback and smother him yet again, which will be a 3-and-out drive for the Carolina Panthers and bring up the ball with Joseph Burrow here at the 25-yard line. And, of course, with 4 minutes to go before halftime here. So, let's see if the Bengals can cook up a drive down the field here. You got to at least get a field goal, if not a touchdown. You want a touchdown, but a field goal is the least you least you can get here. First down 10 here, and Joe is under pressure, throws, and he still catches it with Uno as Joe's about to get smashed on the play. He gets that ball out at the last possible second, and Uno, wide open, makes the catch on the play as Joe absolutely got smashed on the play. Let's make sure Joe Burrow's okay on this play as Uno makes an amazing grab on that football. Now bringing up first down 10 for the Bengals at the 37-yard line of the Carolina Panthers. Joe in shotgun, and Joe's hit again. Another catch by Uno, but another slam on Joe Burrow here. I mean, this offensive line, man, I mean, that's really not an offensive line fault, by the way. That's literally just a free rusher coming in and tackling him. You can't really account for that. That's just a free blitz. But right here, though, it's a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Mike Gesicki. As it's another touchdown for the Bengals here, and they will resume their 14-point lead in this ball game. But again, like I said, you know, it is what it is on the hits. So far, the offensive line has actually been playing pretty dang good this year for the Bengals. I haven't really been able to complain at all. But there are some times like free blitzes like that where it's like you're just going to get hit as a quarterback, right? And there's nothing you can really do about that other than just sit there and take the hit, throw the ball to Chase, and get an amazing play on the ball. And that's pretty much that. And it does suck, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. As right here is going to be a return for the Panthers, and he returns it to around the 22-yard line. So now we have 24-10 with 2:56 to go before halftime here. And the question is, what are you going to do if you're the Panthers here? You had a good drive. You got in the end zone. You got a field goal, right? Your first drive. Now you have to recapture that magic as now Ja'Tavion Sanders has lost his pants. Okay, so now Ja'Tavion Sanders has no pants. I don't know what's going on here for the Panthers, but now Ja'Tavion Sanders has lost his pants, so there's something going on. As right here, Bryce Young was smashed on the play, and the ball will fall incomplete. But I think the real tragedy there was how hard Bryce Young was hit. So now 3rd down and 5 here. It's going to be a pass play, screen pass, and this is caught, and this will be a first down by that Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard, so 3rd down and long, and the Carolina Panthers call a screen pass that actually works out pretty dang well. Keep in mind that the Cincinnati Bengals do get ball after halftime. So playing this very smartly here, if they get the ball back before halftime, they can double up. But if you're the Panthers here, the last thing you want is allow them to get the ball back. So check down pass right here, caught by Chuba Hubbard for a gain of 4 yards on the play. 2nd down and 6 now. Shotgun formation for Bryce Young. And one thing, as Tommy Tremble catches this ball here, look at how many times Bryce Young this game so far has been under center. This is a real testament to how good this Bengals defense is, as it's a fumble recovered by Cincinnati. And it's a pass out of the backfield to Hubbard, and it ends up being a fumble recovered by Cincinnati as he gets absolutely smashed on the play. Fumble caused by Cam Taylor-Britt, and it's recovered by, I believe that's Logan Wilson, I want to say. Nope, that's Jermaine Pratt, I believe. But absolute amazing play by this defense. But again, they're not running many plays under center for the Carolina Panthers in this game because they do not want to go against that defensive line of the Cincinnati Bengals. They probably have watched enough game tape to know that it's not smart to do that. As right here, Zach Moss catches the ball to the left-hand side, and he's going to gain around 5 yards on a screen pass. So far this year, I will say, you know, Zach Taylor's been pretty good at not calling too many screen passes. It's been somewhat obtainable. 2nd down and 5 here in empty base set, and Joe does a quarterback run. That's a designed quarterback run right there, and he gains maybe 2 yards on the play. Very interesting call. Not many times you see Joe Burrow with a quarterback run, but this one's going to be a quick pass on to Eric All on 3rd and 3 for another Bengals first down. 34 seconds going, counting. Bengals have 2 timeouts left, and they're going to have to, timeout called here. I was just about to say, they're going to have to call another timeout here if you're Cincinnati. So they will have 1 left now with 18 yards to the end zone. Pass play here, looking all day to throw it, and he checks to the right-hand side. Caught by Mike Gesicki. Thankfully got out of bounds too, so he kind of saves that extra timeout they would have to call. Or else that pass would have been absolutely idiotic because it would have just wasted the timeout. 2nd and 7 here. Pass is intercepted. Intercepted by the Panthers. And he's returning it. And Joe is not able to get the tackle. And that's going to be a pick 6 before halftime by the Carolina Panthers as Stephon Gilmore gets the pick 6 on the play. The age-old wonder gets the pick 6 as that was intended for Trenton Irwin. That was maybe not. Maybe that was intended for Jamar Chase. That might have been Jamar Chase or Trenton Irwin. I'm not sure exactly. But that will be Joe's 4th interception in 4 games now. In 4 games, that will be his 4th interception. Obviously, all 3 of the 4 now. I'm not saying Trenton Irwin 100% the fault, but 3 to 4 were intended to where Trenton Irwin was. Okay? I'm just saying. There was one toward the end zone, if you guys saw, that was kind of just a throw it up, try to get it type of ball to Trenton Irwin. Miscommunication. I'm not sure if that was to Uno, if that was to Trenton Irwin, but alright. 11 seconds to go before halftime here. Zach Moss is going to hand off get the carry. And just like that now, it's a 1-possession game going into halftime. Potentially, that could have been a 3-possession game going to halftime. And now it's going to be a 1-possession game because of one simple mistake right there and a bad pass, which allowed that pick 6 to happen. And Joe was almost able to tackle him too. That's the sad part. And Joe could have saved the pick 6 there, which honestly probably would have went nowhere if they didn't get a pick 6. Steelers at Colts. We have the Steelers beating the Colts 13-3. Steelers currently 2-1 on the year, which sucks a lot for them because they have a hard ending of the year schedule. So they're going to have to deal with that. Falcons destroying the Saints. As we saw last week, the Falcons destroyed the Kansas City Chiefs. So Chiefs starting off this year very much struggling. Philadelphia at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eagles beating the Bucks 14-10 at this moment in time. And again, the Bucks are 3-0 in on the year with Baker Mayfield trying to hold on to that undefeated record at this moment in time. But looking back at this first half, it has been quite the interesting first half as the Bengals do lead in this game so far 24-17. Let's see how the second half goes, though, because that pick 6, that was ugly. But the Bengals do start off the second half here with the ball, and Charlton right now is going crazy as they are thinking that maybe there could be an upset alert here for the Carolina Panthers over the Bengals. It's not going to happen. But you know what? We can all think and live. Listen, guys, these games, by the way, are all live commentary. This is not post-commentary. So I really don't know how this game's going to end, by the way. Just a little side note there. I don't even know how this game's going to end, but I guess we'll see in the end. All right, 1st and 10 now at the 20-yard line for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow under center. Play action pass. Looking. Joe throws, and it's caught. That one by T. Higgins. And that's going to be a 5-yard catch on the play. Made down the field. Brings up 2nd down and 5 now at the 25-yard line. This is going to be Joe Burrow in shotgun. Zach Moss to his right. Handoff Zach Moss. And he gets a 1st down. Moving the chains. Wait, never mind. The refs are going to mark him short. That was a bad spot on the ball. That was definitely looked like a 1st down on the 3rd and inches here. It's going to be a run play by Zach Moss. And he doesn't get it. So a very questionable spot on the first run. And now it's going to bring up 4th and inches. And the Bengals are going to have to punt. Ooh, that is, I will still say, very questionable spot of the first run. That looked like a 1st down. And now it's going to be a punt right here by Austin. And he punts a beauty absolutely down to like the 33-yard line on the play right there. But very interesting. I mean, I have no problem with any of those play calls. Just a really bad spotting of the ball and a really good play by the Panthers defense. 1st down 10 here. Pass cross middle. Caught by Deontay Johnson on Dax Hill here. We'll bring up 2nd down and 7 after that 3-yard reception. Bryce Young in shotgun. Chuba Hubbard to his right-hand side. This is going to go ahead and be a pass play, a run play here, and that's another flag. Okay, well, actually, our first flag of the game. I don't know why I said another flag, but face mask call on the Bengals defense, so that will be a 15-yard run to the extended right there, 3-yard carry by Chuba Hubbard, and just like that, that's going to be another first down for the Carolina Panthers as an absolute boneheaded move right there on the tackle. So now Bryce Young under center, Chuba Hubbard in the backfield here. It's going to go ahead and be another run play. This one is, Cam Akers, not Chuba Hubbard, as he gets maybe for 1 yard. Yeah, about 1 yard. All right, so first down and now, or 2nd down 9 here at the 44-yard line of the Bengals. It's going to be a check down pass out of the backfield, but there's another flag on the play. What is the second half so far? Roughing the passer on the Bengals. So a questionable start to start off the second half, and then back-to-back boneheaded penalties gives the Panthers the ball at the 28-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. They're literally shooting themselves in the foot here. As another run here by Cam Akers is going to gain 2 yards on this play. But so far, the real storyline is just the second half with his mistakes by the Bengals and how they're handling them. So, kind of going before halftime here until now. Pass down the field is caught by Tommy Tremble. And that's another Panthers first down. This one now down to around the 12-yard line for the Carolina Panthers. And, 15-yard line, excuse me. And so far, just questionable drive right now for the for the Bengals defense. They definitely need to figure something out, as right here, empty bake set, and it's a touchdown to Adam Thielen. And just like that, the Panthers tie up the ball game with the Bengals, and it's going to be 24-all in this game. Again, just stupid mistakes so far by the Bengals. Being 3-0 in the season, you gotta fix these mistakes, man. And you gotta get some type of offensive drive going. Because so far, this Panthers defense and the Carolina Panthers in this game have all the momentum. I mean, you have last drive that looked really good, questionable spot, and then you get stopped. This drive, you got 2 flags on the play that gives the Panthers 30 yards. And you allow 2 big catches. And now they're in the end zone, and now they're tied up in this ball game. As right here, we have a huge return right there by Chuck Sizzle. Put that Chuck in the sizzle, because the man made an amazing return right there to the 40-yard line. So this is going to set up the Bengals nicely here at the 40-yard line with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bengals in shotgun here. Pass play, looking, throws, and it's caught. Mike Gesicki as he makes another reception here for a gain of 7 yards. 2nd down 3 now at the 47-yard line of the Bengals. Joe Burrow under center. Run play here by Zach Moss. He bursts to the outside. He keeps breaking tackles. And he's in to Carolina Panthers territory. Amazing run right there by Zach Moss, and that will get them one step closer to the end zone here. So now at the 43-yard line, Joe Burrow in shotgun. Pass play here, looking, screen pass. Zach Moss catches the ball to the outside, and he will gain around 3 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Clock is ticking. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. And there's a flag on the play. What's the flag? False start on the Bengals. After going 0 penalties so far this game, 3 penalties on the Bengals in the second half of this game, as Zach Moss gets a huge run right here and will eat up a lot of those lost yards due to that penalty right back. And now the Bengals are in business. 3rd down and 4 here at the 38-yard line. It's a pass caught. First down. Get the ball to him. You're never going to regret it. First down, Bengals. And just like that, first down and 10 now at the 31-yard line of the Carolina Panthers. Joe Burrow in shotgun, looking, pass, caught. And that is another reception by T. Higgins. 9.5 yards on the play. And that's going to be down to the 22-yard line. Second and inches now at the 22-yard line. We got some motion in the ocean for Zach Moss. Empty base set for Joe Burrow in the backfield here. Pass play caught. T. Higgins, and that's going to be another reception. This one closer to the end zone. Mark him down here at the 12-yard line, 11.5-yard line. First down and 10 now. Joe Burrow in shotgun. Handoff. Zach Moss breaks a tackle, and he's going to gain around 4 yards on the play. Brings us down to around the 8-yard line on the play. Exactly the 8-yard line, actually. Joe Burrow in shotgun. Jamar Chase at the top of your screen. Joe looks. He throws. And that is caught by, I believe, Mike Gesicki or that Drew Sample. No, I believe that was Mike Gesicki. Yeah, Mike Gesicki on the reception there for a gain of 5. Brings up third down and 5 here. And the Bengals look, throws, and Trenton Irwin in and out of his hands. And they will have to settle for a field goal here as the ball went in and out of the hands of Trenton Irwin right there. A go-ahead touchdown, but Irwin couldn't hold on to the ball. So now they're going to fake it again. This is the second faked field goal by Zach Taylor this year so far. And that is a very questionable fake, as now it's going to be a second failed fake of the year. And with the Panthers offense really rocking and rolling here, I don't know if I would have faked that again. That's the second time that they faked it. Oh, that is a questionable call. Cam Akers, though, gets 0 yards on that rush, and we are still tied up now, and that whole last drive pretty much means nothing because the Bengals did not get any points off of it. So second and 10 here, run play again by Akers, and he gains absolutely nothing. Maybe that was the Bengals' point of view. You know, like back him up, hold him 3, get a good punt return with Chuck Sizzle. I don't know, but third down and 10 here. It's a play action pass, and this is going to be a rollout, and it's going to be incomplete, thrown away by Bryce Young. So a 3 and out for Bryce Young here will go ahead and give the Bengals the ball straight back again. So that fake there, very questionable, but didn't really hurt the Bengals in the end here, as they're going to get the ball right back after a quick 3 and out. So I still wouldn't have faked it there. I don't know. I still wouldn't have faked it. I would have went ahead and kicked the field goal. You take the lead. You continue to, add on to your points. I don't know if I would go ahead and do that because the odds are you're not going to get it, which they didn't. Zach Moss right here on the handoff, and he tries to put a spin move on the Panthers defense and gets tackled immediately. So didn't really go the way we thought it was going to go right there, but hey, man, at least you got to take the shot in life, right? You miss every shot you don't take. Pass play here to Trenton Irwin. He breaks a tackle, and he's down now into Panthers territory already. So again, this is another reason why you go for it there on 4th and goal, and now you're in a situation where, you get the ball right back into the territory. I wish we would have just went for it, though, and not faked the field goal. But T. Higgins catches the ball across the middle here, down to around the 30-yard line, and that's going to be a first down. Bengals! And just like that, now it's going to be a first down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Joe, under pressure, gets the ball off, and completion to Trenton Irwin. So far this game, Joe has been getting hit a lot. Now, it's not really a fault of the offensive line, just these free blitzers and these random blitzes that Carolina is cooking up here. Second down and 4, pass down the field, is caught, chased, and he's down to the 1-yard line. Uno, yet again, making a play, and he will be down at the 1 as he beats the quarterback here, and again, that's a touchdown. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit too homer there. I felt like that was almost a touchdown. First and goal now at the 1 yard line. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Run play, Zach Moss, touchdown. And now it is officially the Bengals scoring. After not scoring for like 2.5 quarters, they finally get on the board. And whew, that was a very, very intense last 2.5 quarters with them not scoring, because the Panthers got all the momentum back, had all the control, but now it looks like we are absolutely fine and dandy here for the Cincinnati Bengals as they lead 31-24 with 37 seconds to go in the third quarter here. So almost the end of the third quarter. Now, if you're the Panthers, you got to get something going this drive. The Bengals had back-to-back drives where they went right down the field in your defense. Your defense is tired. They've been on the field way too long. You got to do something here if you're Carolina. You can't just go 3 and out. First down 10 now at the 25-yard line for the Panthers. Bryce Young under center, pass play, looking down the field, and it's caught. Deontay Johnson. And that's going to take us to almost the end of the third quarter here as he makes an amazing 25-yard reception on Mike Hilton. Let's see if they hike the ball here before. And they will get one more play before the third quarter ends. And B.J. Hill makes a tackle in the backfield on Cam Akers, which will lose 3 yards on the play. Now going into the fourth quarter, Bengals lead 31-24 here. A lot of it because of the fact of Joe Burrow's pick 6 earlier in the game and a fake field goal for the second time this year by Zach Taylor. Second and 13 here, now at the 47-yard line. Bryce Young all day to throw it, and he's sacked. Sam Hubbard does it again. Talk about a menace in the backfield with a number 94 jersey on. Sam Hubbard, the Ohio kid, does it again, as he will bring him back to the 30-yard line and bring up third down and long here. And let's see what the Panthers are going to be cooking up here. Third down and 21 now. I would watch for a screen pass. Personally, that's something that the Panthers love to do in this situation. It's going to be a pass play all day to throw it, and Bryce Young throws it away. So nobody open, and he didn't want to take another sack. He left his pants at home, and he just throws the ball away here. Very questionable call right there for Bryce Young. I mean, I get it. You're like, hey, listen, this drive's not going anywhere, but to just throw it away, it's almost like faking a field goal instead of taking 3 and taking the lead, you know? It's idiotic. Zach Taylor. If he does this in real life, guys, I will absolutely lose my freaking head. I'm telling you right now. I'll lose my head if he does that in real life. Anyway, though, first down 10 here for the Bengals at the 30-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be empty base set for Joe Burrow. Pass caught. And that's going to be almost a first down. Gain of around 7 or 8 yards right there. Marking down for a gain of 8 on the play. Now it's going to be second down 2 now. The 37-yard line for the Bengals. It's going to be a run play by Zach Moss, and he gets a first down. And right now, if you're the Bengals, all you're trying to do is milk this clock. You're just trying to run this clock, and that's pretty much that. There's nothing else to do if you're the Bengals in this situation. Obviously, you want to put up points to get more of a score, but you want to milk that clock because so far your defense, they need to be on the sideline, man. You cannot put your defense on the field as much as we have today. And 24 points, well, 17 points technically is all our defense gave up, but still. Pass play here on third and short is a first down. Trenton Irwin. And just like that, now first down 10 into Carolina Panthers territory. It's going to go ahead and be a run play by Zach Moss. Gets to the outside, and he's going to gain around 6 yards on the play. Will bring up second down and 4 here after a huge run right there by Zach Moss. 11 minutes to go in this ball game. Bengals trying to go 4-0 to start off this season. So far looking pretty good in the last couple games. Pass play. This one's incomplete, intended for Trenton Irwin. Looked like there was some miscommunication on the play though. Not sure exactly what happened there, but definitely some miscommunication on that play. Third down and 4 here. Pass Costa caught Mike Grosicki. And that's actually Eric All. That's not Mike Grosicki. Eric All for the first down, and that's going to move the chains and get them closer and closer to at least field goal range. With Zach Taylor, you never know what could happen. Joe Burrow under center, ball at the 31-yard line, 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Pass down the field is caught. This one by Chase Uno. And he's going to get the ball for another Bengals first down on the play. And just like this, the Bengals are eating apart this Carolina Panthers defense as a run play here by Zach Moss, and he was almost going for a touchdown. Zach Moss almost going for a touchdown on that play as he just gets tripped up at the last second, and that's going to be a 2nd down and 2 now. Pass play for Joe Burrow, all day to throw it, and it's off the hands of Trenton Irwin, incomplete on the play. So just off the fingertips of Trenton Irwin on this game so far. 3rd down and 2 now with 9:29 to go in the game. It's going to go and be a pass play. This one, Trenton Irwin, and he tries cutting upfield, but he's not able to, which will now bring up 1st and goal at the, I want to say the 7-yard line for the Bengals. So let's see what they end up calling on this play. It's going to be a pass play here. This one, end zone, intercepted again. Another interception. This one by Fuller and Joe. Another mistake was made in this ball game as he was looking for the back of the end zone. And this one was intended for Trenton Irwin. A second interception, another interception this game. That one fully committed to Trenton Irwin, but I mean, guys, every interception so far this year, pretty much, it's either been intended for Trenton Irwin or it has been because of Trenton Irwin. Or Trenton Irwin's been in the vicinity. Trenton Irwin is like the sole responsibility now for a lot of interceptions this year for the Bengals. It's been a rough start to the year for Trenton Irwin, man. It seems like there's just, I guess I'm just gonna say miscommunication, because that's all I can think about at this point. It's so many times like it's intercepted. Well, who's the ball intended for? Trenton Irwin. It's like, okay, that makes about sense. Anyway, though, 3rd and 9, and Bryce Young throws the ball away, so not really like that interception really mattered in the end. Not like the first one, which was a pick 6. This one ends up being the Bengals defense getting a stop in the end here and getting the job done. Now that Trenton Irwin, though, there's a lot of miscommunication, I would love to see some more, playtime maybe for Jermaine Burton, right? Because, again, if there's problems with Trenton Irwin right now, you might not have problems with Jermaine Burton, your 3rd-round draft pick, but so far, Zach Taylor has not gave him any reps at all. It's been all Trenton Irwin so far. But anyway, though, 1st down and 10, pass caught by Jamar Chase. And that's going to be a gain of 8 yards on the play. And again, now, Chase a little slow to get up on the play. Looks like he's okay, but definitely a little slow to get up on that play right there. But now if you're the Bengals, just run the clock. You got to run the ball, run the clock. I say that as they throw the ball and throw an incomplete pass. It's like they got to run the ball. Bengals, hold my beer. We're gonna throw the ball. All right, 3rd down and 2 now. Remember, Bengals, you're only up by 7. And Jamar Chase is able to get the first down and some. And just like that, it's going to be clock ticking. Under 7 minutes to go in this ball game. Bengals lead by 7, 31-24. So far, the second half has been dominated by the Bengals defense and been able to be fully controlled by the Bengals defense so far. So let's see if they're able to continue this run. But if you're the Bengals offense, man, you got to put points on the board this drive. You got to. You cannot give your defense another bad situation. Run play here by Zach Moss, and he gains around 6 yards on the play, having a fantastic day. 20 rushes, 86 yards, and 2 touchdowns today. Got to just give him his credit, give him his flowers, because the man is getting the job done. 2nd down and 4 now at the 41-yard line. Pass down the field, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Mike Grosicki. And it brings up 3rd and 4 here for the Bengals. Not really yet in money max field goal range. This would be a 58-yard field goal attempt at this moment in time. Play action pass. Joe looking down the field, and it's caught. He broke the tackle. Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. And he breaks the tackle after he makes the amazing reception on the play. And that will give the Bengals a 14-point lead with 4 minutes to play in the game. 2 defenders, one loses their pants trying to tackle Jamar Chase. And it's going to be a 38-24 game now after that tackle, after that missed tackle right there. And now the Bengals are feeling themselves. They are feeling confident, cocky, arrogant, all the above. But they should, because they actually finally scored since the freaking second. No, I'm just kidding. They haven't scored for a while, okay? They finally did it. They finally got in the end zone, and it wasn't a fake, okay? This like fake field goal crap is actually starting to take me off. First down 10 now at the 22-yard line for the Panthers. It's going to be a pass play here. Bryce Young finds Deontay Johnson, the brand new pickup from last season from the Pittsburgh Steelers. They actually traded for Deontay Johnson. Correct myself right there. Nonetheless, though, it's going to be a run play here by Chuba Hubbard. Cam Akers, and I don't know if I'd be playing it like this if I was the Panthers. I mean, they're kind of playing this a little slow here. You got to keep chunk down the field because you got to get a lot of yards here, man. You can't be just kind of going a little bit. As right here, it's a catch made by Deontay Johnson. Actually, correct myself here. Oh, 88 is Terrence Mitchell. I apologize. Deontay Johnson is number 5. Terrence Mitchell was number 88. It's because Deontay Johnson was number 88 with the Steelers, so I don't know why I thought he was like number 88 again with the Panthers, but he's not. That's actually Terrence Mitchell who's catching the ball there, number 88. Third down 3 here, pass caught and is dropped by Terrence Mitchell, and that's going to bring up 4th and 3 here with 3:37 to go in the ball game. And they're going to go for it. Yeah, you have to. This is a situation where you got to go for it and you got to try to get the first down. And they do get the first down to Chuba Hubbard, and that's going to move the chains and put them almost into Bengals territory here. So let's see what they run. This one pass play all day to throw it, going deep down the left sideline, and it's incomplete. Mike Hilton on the play to shut down the reception from happening. Amazing play right there by Mike Hilton. Could have been very dangerous, but great play by Mike. All right, this is going to be a screen pass here to Cam Akers, and Cam Akers gets into Bengals territory. But the question is, I mean, you got to get more yards here. You can't just get a little bit. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4 here. Quick pass, first down. Panthers. 2:37 to go in this ball game. Panthers trying to make this a one-score game. Pass across the middle, caught Terrence Mitchell, and that's going to be closer, but no cigar yet. All right, 2nd down and 6 now. It's going to be a pass play. Looking, throws. It's a check down to Cam Akers, but all you're really doing here if you're the Panthers is running clock. I mean, now you had the 2-minute warning. You got to score before the 2-minute warning. You didn't do that. So now all you're doing here is running clock, and you're not in the situation when you can really afford to do that. So let's see what they call in this play now. It's going to go ahead and be a pass play. This one, throw it to the left-hand side, in and out of the hands. It will bring up 4th and 4, and this will be the ball game. This will dictate how this game ends right here. So 4th and 4, if they don't get it, game is over. If they get it, they have a chance. It's going to be a pass play here. This one looks, throws in and out of the hands of the receiver. And that will give Cincinnati potentially another win. They do have to get 1 first down, but after 1 first down, this game is all she wrote. So let's see what they do call when this next set of downs here. As again, all they have to really get is 1 first down and the game is over. So it's going to be 1st down 10 now for the Bengals, the 33-yard line. Up 14 points. Carolina has 3 timeouts still. One play, Zach Moss. Carolina will use their first timeout here. And let's see what ends up happening. It's going to go ahead and be another run play. This one by Zach Moss. And again, going nowhere. 3rd down and 5 now for the Bengals. It's going to go ahead and be a pass play here by Joe Burrow. All there to throw it, and Joe gets sacked on the play. So, okay, they're keeping their chances alive here, it looks like. The Panthers still have a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? I'm telling you there's a chance. Maybe not a good chance, but there is a chance of some way, some kind. Let's see what they end up calling. 1st down and 10 now. It's going to be the Panthers ball at the 22-yard line. Bryce Young in shotgun, 1:36 to go in this game, down by 14. They need a miracle, and they check it down here, and he's not able to get out of the bounds. So that's going to be a 6-yard pass, but the running clock is going to absolutely destroy them. Pass play here, all day to throw it. Hubbard almost gets the sack. Bryce Young looks, throws, and on the move, he completes it to Marshall. And now 1st down 10 at the 46-yard line for the Panthers. Pass play. Bryce looks, end zone, and he's overthrows a wide open touchdown. An absolute wide open touchdown right there he overthrew. That is gut punching if you are the Panthers. As 2nd down and 10 here, he goes for another shot, and it's off the hands of 2 Bengals defenders on the play. But again, just gut punching to think the play before that, man. That was a wide open touchdown. Oh, man. I mean, I'm happy about it, but I'm saying it's gut punching if you're a Panthers fan here. Okay, listen. I gotta play both sides when I'm commentating here, guys, okay? Anyway, though, as we see now, 4th down and 10, and this is officially the ball game. If they're not able to convert this will be game over as they have no timeouts left. 4th down and 10, pass down the field, and it's caught! It's caught by Deontay Johnson. 11 seconds to go before halftime, before the end of the game here. Clock is ticking. You got to get this ball off. You got to throw it. You got to throw it, bro. You got to throw the ball. He took like 17 seconds to throw that ball. Like, you can't just sit there in the pocket. That ball has to be hiked, thrown. It's not just hiked and wait 10 seconds to throw the ball. But anyway, though, Bryce Young to end the game off will get sacked here by Dax Hill and by Trey Hendrickson, who actually hasn't had a sack, I believe, in like 2 weeks. So he's been kind of slowing off since the first game. Anyway, though, the player stats for that game, hold up, let me go to Bengals. Bengals, throwing stats, we had a 1 yard and a completion of 1 yard. I don't remember when Jake Browning threw the ball, but okay. 41 for 51, 431 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 22 rushes for Zach Moss. Holy crap. All right, that was quite a game. That was quite a game, to say the least. For Bryce Young, okay, it's 277 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Cam Akers, 47 yards. Terrence Mitchell, who I kept saying incorrectly. They did actually have 1 sack in that game. I think that was the first time Joe got sacked this season, actually. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.